Hello. Hello. If you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com, and we've got a special live today. We've got a flash sale going on with both our state quarter coin rings. You can check those out by tapping the little shopping cart down here. They're, I believe, yeah, they're on sale, so check those out. We'll get started on making some in just a second. All right, so the first thing we got to do is punch a hole in our first quarter. It's going to be Illinois. Let's go. So I've got these state quarter coin rings in copper and in 90% silver. If anybody wants a 90% silver one, they're both on sale for 40% off right now. Just let me know and I'll switch this to the silver one. But right now it's set on the copper one. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Next step is to clean up that inside edge right there. If you're enjoying the live, make sure to tap the screen. And if you haven't checked out the flash sale yet, these are 40% off. Just tap the little shopping cart. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. I can do that. And if you have any questions, let me know. Let's make some quarters into rings, y'all. Let's go. And again, if anybody wants the 90% silver version, it's also 40% off. I'll just need to switch the listing down here. So just let me know if you want that. All right, we got the inside edge nice and cleaned up. I'm gonna hop over here to the 1-ton arbor press and give it a good fold. Very nice, very nice. Again, these are 40% off. If anybody wants to get one, tap the little shopping cart. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. This one's gonna be size 11. We got quite a bit of stretching to do over here. See if we can get it in frame. Almost. There we go. Hey, we got an order. Let's go. If you haven't yet, check out the sale. These are 40% off right now. Just tap a little shopping cart down here. Stretch it just a little bit more. There we go. We've got these in all 50 states as well as Puerto Rico. And I'm going to go ahead and switch it to the 90% silver one real quick. If anybody wants that version, it's a bit better. Nice and shiny. 40% off right now. Tap the shopping cart right there if you want one. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We'll give you guys a look at it before we fix it up a little bit. Illinois. So you can see it's a little wider at the top than it is at the bottom. That's something the ring stretcher does just because of the shape of it. So we're going to go ahead and reduce that wider side just a little bit to match up both those sides and get a nice straight wall. Hey, we got another order. Let's go. Again, these are 40% off during this live. Little flash sale. Encouragement to check them out. Tap a little shopping cart if you want one. If you have any questions, let me know. Got all 50 states. All right, the next step is to get rid of this little lip on the inside of the ring right there. So we're going to get my handy dandy ring holding tool here and just cut away that lip. Now this is the slow boring part, so if you haven't checked it out yet, tap that little shopping cart and take a look. Read the reviews. They're all pretty nice. And if anybody wants me to switch that back to the copper version, I can do that as well. If you're enjoying the live, make sure to tap the screen a couple times for me. If you're into watching coins be made into jewelry, go ahead and hit the follow button. And if you want a good deal, these are 40% off right now. Just tap the shopping cart, check it out. Got all 50 states available. These are handmade quarter coin rings, made to order. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching me work. So far we've got 2 orders on this live, which is not bad at all. But I mean, a 40% off sale, that doesn't come along every day. So check it out. Get you a cool coin ring for a pretty good deal. We got that nice and cleaned up on the inside there. It's looking good. Check our size. It's really close to an 11. I have to reduce it just a little bit. Back over here. Try not to go too far with it. It's like a quarter size off. Check it out. That is almost perfect. Not quite. Is there a discount if you bend a customer over a barrel and show them the 50 states? I mean, there's a discount for everyone. At least for the next 2 days. So if you want to save 40%, tap the shopping cart, get yourself one. Now we're going to clean it off a little bit with some steel wool. And we'll start on the next one. Illinois. Now we'll go ahead and polish this up a little bit more after I finish these other rings, but that's looking pretty good. All right, what's next? Michigan. It's a nice looking quarter. Let's make a ring out of it. Let's go. Again, these are 40% off during this live. If you want to check them out, tap the little shopping cart down here. If you have any questions, let me know. We've got all 50 states available. Take a look. I'm currently showing off the 90% silver version. I'm going to switch back to the copper one real quick. It's a little cheaper, so if you guys want to check that out, tap the little shopping cart down here. That one's also 40% off. Let's go. All right, we're going to clean up that cut edge right there. Very nice, very nice. Nice and smooth. All right, take it over here. Give it some folding. That's the one. 40% off right now. State quarter coin rings. All 50 states available. You want to check it out? Tap the shopping cart. If you have any questions, let me know. If you just want to hang out and watch me make quarters into rings, that's cool. But please tap the screen and hit the follow button. I didn't catch the reference. It's been a minute since I watched Horrible Bosses. I do remember it being pretty funny though. Alright, this one's a size 11 too. Back to the ring stretcher. Yeah, y'all tap the shopping cart, check out the sale, 40% off. If you have any questions, let me know. Handmade state quarter coin rings, all 50 states available. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to the 90% version. It is on sale 40% off as well. If you want a really nice state quarter coin ring, check that out. It's a pretty good price. That should be good. Yeah, we got it well past 11. We got it to 12. So now we're gonna head over here and reduce it down to 11. It's looking really nice. All right. The next step is to cut away this little lip on the inside right there. While I do that, you'll check out the sale, 40% off flash sale for this live. Got all 50 states available. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. If you have any questions, let me know. These are all handmade quarter coin rings made to order. Live here on TikTok. Thanks for watching. Let's go. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, these are 40% off right now during this live. Just tap the little shopping cart at the bottom of the screen. Pick your state and size. And I'll make you a cool coin ring for 40% off. It's a pretty good deal. Whew. If you have any questions, let me know. Horrible bosses, I guess. He's like quoting horrible bosses because he thinks that's appropriate. I don't know. I don't know why. All right, that should do it. So we got this nice smooth edge on the inside now. Let's see how close to size 11 we are. About a quarter size off. Let's go fix that. Again, these are 40% off right now. Just tap the shopping cart, pick your state and size, and I'll get to work on it for you. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. Thanks for watching. These are real quarters made into rings just for you. Or maybe your loved one. You got a relative who's really into coin collecting. Got a birthday coming up. It's a pretty good gift. You want to get matching quarter coin rings where you met the love of your life, the state you grew up in, where you went to college, who knows? So many options. There we go, right at size 11. Perfect. I'm gonna clean it up with a little bit of steel wool, and we'll start the next one. Next one's gonna be Texas. Again, if anybody has any questions, put them in the chat. If you haven't checked this product out yet, it is 40% off during this live, which is a pretty good deal. We've got all 50 states available. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. And if you have any questions, let me know. Very nice. All right, on to number 3. Texas. This one's really cool. It's got like a rope design all the way around the outside, and that transitions really nicely into the ring. Boom. Looking sharp. If you haven't yet tapped the little shopping cart, check out the flash sale. These are 40% off today during this live. Jump on it. Take advantage. Get you a cool stay quarter coin ring. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and switch it to the copper version. This one is a little bit cheaper. It's also 40% off, but it's like 25 bucks instead of 60. So if you saw the $60 one and we're like, whoa, this one's a bit cheaper. And it's also on sale. Check it out. Tap the shopping cart. Get your one. Very nice, very nice. pick your state, pick your size. I'll get to work on it for you. So the copper shavings, I don't really do much with them. It's not really worthwhile to save them. But with like 90% silver and fine silver, I've been working on like making my own coins. So this is made with fine silver shavings, quite a bit of them. And 90% silver is a little tougher to work with. This is how the 90% silver one came out. So 10% of copper really makes a big difference. But I've gotten pretty good with fine silver. Saving scraps, making cool stuff. Looking pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and switch this back to the 90% version now. It's also 40% off, and I've got all 50 states available. Just pick your state and size. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. And if you have any questions, let me know. Tap the shopping cart to take advantage of the flash sale. Okay, we're almost at 1,000 likes. If y'all want to tap the screen a couple times, I bet we could hit it. I bet we could hit 1,000 likes. For sure. Thank you, Dee Dee. I keep seeing you liking the live. I appreciate it. Thank you. Dang, we hit 1K. Let's go. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't yet, hit the follow button. You can catch me next time I go live making coin rings. Now we're going to start stretching this one out over here on the ring stretcher. This one's going to be a size 8, so we don't have to go too crazy with it. Should be pretty good. Yeah. All right. Hop over here, reduce it down a little bit. That's looking really nice. I'm glad you like it. I love that you love it. Well, if anybody else wants to get one, they are 40% off today. Tap a little shopping cart down here, pick your state and size. I'll get to work on it for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks to everybody who's tapping the screen. We're almost at 2,000 likes. Heck yeah. If you guys are new here, you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. I make coins into rings. My most popular ring is the State Quarter Coin Ring. So that's what we're featuring on today's flash sale. I've got them 40% off on this live. So if you want to check that out, tap the little shopping cart down here, pick your state and size, and I'll get to work on it for you. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. I'd be happy to make you another one. They make pretty good gifts too. And I mean, 40% off is a pretty good deal. Is it illegal to deface money? Well, kind of. There's a qualifier in the law. So it's illegal to fraudulently deface currency. That would be like changing years on coins or making it look like something was more valuable than it actually was, like taking a penny, making it look like a dime and trying to spend it, stuff like that. But as far as making jewelry out of coins, there's no fraud in this alteration. So when you order a ring from me, you know you're getting a ring made out of a coin, and so that is not against the law. The real issue is when you start making fraudulent alterations or counterfeiting. I got one from my brother as a gift, and it's a real 1793 flowing hair. Whoa. I mean, that's a pretty cool, that's like a one-of-a-kind ring, dude. Like, ain't nobody else got that ring but you. But yeah, flowing hair, that's a pretty nice coin. So I can see how that would be, that'd be tough. I try to keep the fancier coins for the collectors. Well, my coins aren't nice. They're not like super high quality gradable. I try to keep the nicer stuff for you guys. Yeah, no, I feel you. So I also try to keep my eye out for any kind of minting error or rarer coins. So if I get something that I think a collector would want, I try to set it off to the side. Oh man, I mean, it's a nice gift, but I get where you're coming from. I bet it looks pretty cool. Well, for anybody who's just joining in here and is like, what the heck's going on? I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. I make coins into rings. And today we've got a flash sale going on this live where they're 40% off. It's a pretty stinking good deal. My wife told me to get on here, sell some rings today. So I put them at 40% off. We're trying to move some. If you'd like to get one, tap the little shopping cart, pick your state and size, and I'll get to work on it for you. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. That's not an issue at all. And if you have any questions, let me know. Uncirculated state quarters I have every year and every mint. Uncirculated rolls. I mean, I'd be happy to buy some off you. Shoot me a message. Let's see if I'm following you. Yeah, I'll follow you back. Shoot me a message, because there's a couple states I could restock on. Usually I get them on eBay, but it's hit and miss. But yeah, I mean, if you're wanting to get rid of some, I could put them to good use. There we go. We got that looking real nice. Let's see how close to size 8 we are. About a size off. Let's get to reduce it down. If y'all haven't yet, check out the flash sale down here. These are 40% off today. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Close, we're about a quarter size off. Really delicate changes. Oh man, look at that. hair's breadth away. So close. We got somebody checking out the shopping cart. If you haven't yet, check it out. 40% off. Tap down here. Get you one. It's a good deal. It's not drop ship crap. It's handmade, real coins that I make into rings for you guys here on TikTok. Because y'all are awesome, and these are awesome, and y'all should be together. You should get one. That's all I'm saying. Sounds good, man. Thanks. Sorry, I'm on the sales path today. I do appreciate the chat, but I'm trying to sell rings today, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. 40% off. Pick your state and size. Get yourself one. Here we go. Texas looks really nice. I like those. Okay, so the one I'm showing right now is the 90% silver version. I'll go ahead and switch it to the copper one. It won't let me show you guys both at the same time, but they are both on sale. So if you're looking for the copper version, user 5320510621473, tap it now. Can you see Ohio? I don't have a finished Ohio. I make everything to order. But this is what the Ohio quarter looks like. And the best way I can show you kind of what details would be on the ring is to cover it up with where I'll punch it. So you get a little bit of the Wright brothers plane on one side and about half of the astronaut on the other side. Then you've got Ohio on the top, 2002 and Ir Pluribus Unum on the bottom there. And then you'll have United States and $quarter on the inside of the ring. Yeah. Ohio's pretty cool. It's a good one. But yeah, these are 40% off right now. The one I'm showing you down here is the copper clad version. If you want a bit of a nicer one, I do have 90% silver also. And I can pull that up if anybody wants me to. I can switch it out. But they're both 40% off today during this live, which is a pretty good deal. So check them out. Tap the shopping cart. And if you have any questions, let me know. Just so you can get an idea of what they look like when you wear them. They're pretty handsome. Honestly, they're good looking rings. They're reversible too. You can have the date on the outside if you so want that, or you can have the state. And like I said, you still got the $quarter on the inside there and United States of America there. So I really try to keep as much of the original coin detail on the rings. My favorite one it's a tie. So these both have very similar end results. I really like kind of the floral curve, like the wreaths on this one and on Georgia. They both end up transitioning really well into rings. They look really, really cool. So it's a tie for those two. You said, what does California look like? California is actually really popular. I sell a lot of California ones. So you get the guy in the hat there, a little bit of this bird's wing, and kind of this like rock face over here. But yeah, these are really popular. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this back to the 90% silver. If anybody wants the copper one, let me know and I can switch it back. I just kind of go back and forth. They're both on sale, 40% off today. much are the rings on sale? So the 90% silver one is usually $100. It's 40% off right now. You'll find that one down here. The copper one is usually $42. It's also 40% off. So the main difference between the 90% silver and the copper is the copper one tends to turn people's fingers green. The 90% silver one doesn't really have that issue, but you can coat it with clear fingernail polish and kind of create a barrier between your skin and the copper ring. That's what I recommend. If you don't really want to deal with the green finger effect, I would recommend going with the 90% silver one, especially since it's 40% off today. That's a pretty good deal. I'm gonna hop over here and see what we need to make next. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. And if you haven't checked out the sale yet, tap the little shopping cart, pick your state and your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. Alright, next one is Massachusetts. There we go. Almost at 4,000 likes. Y'all tap the screen if you're enjoying the live. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna clean up that edge real quick. Very nice. Hop over here. Again, I've got these in all 50 states, 90% silver or copper clad. If you want the copper one, it's at like $25 today. I can switch that over, just ask. They're both 40% off today, which is a pretty good deal. If you'd like to get yourself one, tap a little shopping cart. If you have any questions, let me know. We hit 4,000 likes. Let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Size 11. I'll take it over to the ring stretcher. Stretch it out. Stick it over here. And we'll reduce this top side just a little bit. That's looking really nice. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch this back to the copper version. This one is $25.20 today. It's 40% off its usual price. If you want to check that out, tap the shopping cart down here. All right, if you're just joining in here and you're like, what the heck's going on? I am Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. I make real coins into rings. My most popular ring is the state quarter coin ring, and that's what's on sale today. They're 40% off. If you'd like to get one, tap the shopping cart, pick your state and your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you'd like to see the 90% silver version, which is also 40% off, put a comment down below and I can switch it over. I think we got it. Nice and smooth. See how close to 11 we are. Wow, that's the closest I've been all day. That's pretty much perfect. Not too shabby. These look pretty cool. Tap the shopping cart, 40% off. Get yourself one. I'm gonna make another. Let's see what's next. This one's got a horse on it. You'd be surprised how many quarters have horses on them. Quite a few. Delaware, Kentucky, Wyoming, Nevada. They all got horses on them. Thanks for the heart, Coin Whisperer, and the rose. So nice. There we go. Let's go fold it. Again, these state quarter coin rings are 40% off today during this live. We've got all 50 states available, wide range of sizes. If you'd like to check it out, tap a little shopping cart. If you have any questions, let me know. If you enjoy watching me make coins into rings, hit the follow button. Tap the screen. Kentucky. So it's called a deburring tool, and I've never cut myself with this thing. Well, it is pretty dang sharp. The way the blade is, like, even when I have slipped, it moves. So I've never nicked myself with it, but I try to be careful. I've heard some horror stories, but so far so good. Safety first. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the 90% version. These have a really nice finish. They're actually proof quarters, so they're really, really good details on them. They're 90% silver. They're handmade. I've got all 50 states available. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you order. And they're 40% off, so tap the shopping cart, check them out. I'm trying to get some reviews on these. If there's anything holding you back or you have any questions, put it in the chat, let me know. Tap the screen, you know, tappy, tappy, tappy. Got almost 400 people in here. Y'all light it up. This one is a size 8. Looking pretty good so far. We're going to reduce this top side just a little bit. Looking really nice now. Got a good shape to it. Thanks for the lightning bolts, Frederick. That's pretty cool, man. But yeah, 40% off. I'm going to switch back to the copper version now. This is the cheaper version. Tons of reviews on this one. So if you don't think people like these, tap the shopping cart, go read some of the reviews, put some hearts on the reviews. It helps the listing. But yeah, I've sold, I think, close to 600 of them. All very happy customers, and now they're 40% off during this live, which is a pretty dang good deal. You get to pick your state, pick your size. It's a handmade coin made into a ring just for you. So if that sounds interesting, tap the shopping cart, get yourself one. If you have any questions, let me know. Almost done. Awesome. So now we got that edge nice and cleaned up. See, United States of America on the inside there. $quarter. Kentucky. A little horse. Some fencing. 2001. Pretty cute little ring. Very nice. Alright. I'm going to do the 90% silver version here. This one's also 40% off. It's a bit nicer. Looks really good. Tap the shopping cart if you want to get yourself one. Double check our size. Still a little too big. Perfect. Alright, let's see what's next. While I see what's next, y'all tap the shopping cart. Get a coin ring. 8.5. California. And I told you guys, California's popular. $5,000 likes on this live. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Let's go. Again, these are 40% off during this live, so if you haven't checked it out yet, tap the shopping cart, pick your state and size, and I'll get to work on it for you. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I like questions, so don't be shy. quarter's looking pretty good. Let's go fold it. Very nice, very nice. I think it's pretty cool as well. I have to agree with you. If you want to see more stuff like this, hit the follow button, you know? I hear that's what all the cool kids are doing. And of course, you can get yourself one. They're 40% off during this live. Bearded Painter just says no. You sound like fun, Bearded Painter. Just no. No, no. No what, Bearded Painter? No what? You're not gonna tell me? Come on, tell me what are you saying no about? I'm curious now. Come in here just saying no. You got me thinking about Dr. Evil. How about no? Again, these are 40% off today. If you want to get you one, tap a little shopping cart. If you don't, don't. That's about it. Ha 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 says no as well. Y'all really elevating the comment section today. Some high quality ideas going on down there. Slow down. Silver steak quarters, yes. Let me pin that real quick. So yeah, those are made from silver proof sets. It's like this. They're produced by the U.S. Mint, usually for collectors. You can see right here, you want ones that say silver proof set. And here on the certificate of authenticity, it'll let you know. Yep, 90% silver. How do I gauge sizing? I use this. So this is called a mandrel. And I take my ring and typically match it up right on the line. So yeah, that would be like a size 8 right there. The smallest size I can make in quarters is a size 4. I can also do half and quarter sizes, but I wasn't able to include those on this listing. I just didn't have enough options to add. So if you do need a smaller one, like a size 4, size 5, I can do that. You'll just need to leave a note when you place your order. See if I missed any other questions. Bought one a long time ago and stopped wearing it because it turned my finger green. Yes. So I have two versions of these. I have the copper clad version, which is mostly copper and tends to turn people's fingers green. For that, I recommend applying clear fingernail polish so you have kind of a barrier between the copper and your skin. If that's not something you want to do, I'd recommend going with a 90% silver option. That one isn't going to cause the green finger effect. Can you pick the year? Not with the state quarter coin rings, but if you go to buycoinrings.com, I have a lot more options there. At the top of that page, there's a filtered search button, and you can pick the year you're looking for. It'll pull up all the options I have for that specific year. But for this particular listing, it's just all 50 states because it's the most popular item I sell. So that's what I've added to TikTok Shop so far. But I make a lot of different types of coin rings. I just haven't added them all here on TikTok Shop yet. So if you are looking for a specific year, I would recommend going to buycoinrings.com and tapping that filter search button at the top of the page. And let's see here. Somebody else said $60 for a 25-cent quarter. That's not even worth 25 cents of silver. It is actually. It's worth about $5 in silver. Could be more. Silver's been jumping. But I mean, as far as the value of a uncirculated proof state quarter, that's closer to like $15. And if you want to get a whole set of them, that's a bit more as well. And the first year of the state quarters, 1999, those are even more for some reason. They're about twice as much. That's the first year they started making them. So everybody wants those to start their collection. So they're about double. But yeah, it ain't cheap to inventory a bunch of silver coins, I'll tell you that much. And I mean, these are 40% off today, which is a pretty good deal. Let me see which one we've got pulled up here. We've still got the 90% silver version. If anybody wants me to pull up the copper version, I can do that. I just recommend the silver version. But they're both 40% off today. If anybody has any questions, let me know. And if you haven't yet, hit the follow button. If you want to. Alright, this one needs to be 8.5. About a half a size off. Let's go reduce it a little bit. Also tap the screen if you're enjoying the live. We're almost at 6,000 likes. I think y'all could get there pretty quickly. A couple finger taps. And if you haven't checked out the sale yet, these state quarter coin rings are 40% off today on this live. Just pick your state and your size. I'd be happy to make one for you. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. I can do that. I just wasn't able to add those options and add all 50 states. There's a lot of options on this listing. It was tricky to do. Really close. We stretched it just a little too much. Alright, I'm going to switch it to the copper version. This one is only $25.20 today. It's 40% off. If you want to get one, tap the shopping cart. Hop on it. Perfect. 8.5. California. Very nice. See what's next. Looks like it's Michigan. Again. It's the second Michigan one I've made today. Let's go. I do wonder, I've got these two like listings on like a list. When you tap on the shopping cart, does it show you both of them or just one? Like, can you see the copper and silver version right now? Or is it just the copper version? I wonder if I need to switch back and forth, if you guys can see both of them or not. You can see both. Fantastic. That makes things so much easier. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for looking. The card doesn't allow you to choose half. I'm at 8.5. Yeah, okay, so just pick 8 and then leave a note that says 8.5, please, and I can do that for you. If you can see both, but the copper doesn't say copper, the silver does say silver. Yes. So yeah, just leave a note if you need a half or quarter size. I can do it. I just need you to leave a little note for me. I wasn't able to add all my possible sizes and all 50 states. It was like too much for a TikTok shop to handle. So I figured it would be better to do it this way, and I do apologize. But yeah, just leave a little note for me. It says 8.5 and I can do that. No problem. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. And if you haven't checked them out yet, these are 40% off today. Got all 50 states available. These are made from real quarters. A copper version and a 90% silver version. Just tap the shopping cart. Pick which one you want. Pick the state and size you need. And I'll get to work on it for you. Looking good. Let's shrink it down a bit. If I order one now, are you going to make it on the live? I will try my best. I think I should be able to do that for you. Very nice. Coin ring maker. Look. Alright, you made me look. What am I looking at? We got another order. Let's go. If you haven't yet, check out the sale. State quarter coin rings are 40% off during this live. Both the copper and 90% silver versions. Tap the shopping cart to take advantage of the flash sale. Thank you very much, Ruben. Oh, looks like we got two at the same time. It's mine, Sarah from California. Couldn't find the place to leave a note. Row 8, but one at 8.5. Okay. I should be working on yours next, once I finish this one. And I'll add a note to your order from the back end. Make sure we get the right size for you. What do I do with those shavings? So the copper ones I don't do a whole lot with. I used to save them, but it's really difficult to like reprocess copper. But the 90% silver and fine silver shavings I do recycle and melt down into a couple different things. This is my current project. It's this Celtic compass. It's really difficult to get a full coin. I've done it a few times, but most of the time they end up like this. I need some more practice. It's a whole nother skill. I'm really trying to get some reviews on the silver one. So if you're considering it, it's 40% off during this live. Pretty good deal. It's like $40 off, man. Yeah, casting is it's pretty tricky. It's a very strange activity. Michigan silver 10.5. Okay, you'll need to tap the shopping cart down here and pick like a size 10 and then leave a note that you actually want a 10.5. I don't have half size options on the listing, but I can do it. leave a little note for me. There we go. Michigan size 8. Alright, let's see if we can find Sarah Elizabeth. So you had a California, size 8.5. Yep, you're one step ahead of me. Let's go. Thank you again for your order. If anybody else wants to get one of these, tap the little shopping cart. They're 40% off during this live. Got a copper and 90% silver version. All 50 states are available. Go check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're enjoying the live, tap the screen and hit the follow button. Thanks for watching. California. Very nice. I can go up to a size 12. You'll just need to leave a note when you place your order. So I can do 11.5 or 12. If you need something bigger than that, I would recommend like a $50 or a Morgan dollar, and those you can find through the link in my profile or by going to buycoinrings.com. So Georgia was only made in 1999. So I do have 1963 quarters, but they're not Georgia. Georgia was only made for 1 year, and it was 1999. So I can do both. Like if you can get a 1963 quarter and a Georgia quarter, but I can't do them as the same ring. Yeah, they only made the state quarters for 1 year each. Yeah. Yeah, this is legal. It's very similar to like penny smashing machines. You might find it like Six Flags or SeaWorld. They even have them in museums and national parks. It's not illegal to make jewelry out of coins. It is illegal to fraudulently alter currency. So that would be like trying to change the appearance of the coin so it looks more valuable, and then using deception or fraud to trick somebody into paying more than it's worth. But that's not what I do. This is just a ring holder. It's pretty handy. I got it off Etsy. It's made by Moneymaker Coin Crafting. Can it be antique or something to make the name stand out? I typically don't do antiquing because the stuff you have to use to get that antique look smells really bad. It smells like eggs and skunk, and it just stinks. But over time, you will gain like a natural patina on the ring itself, so it'll just weather on its own. You don't have to do anything. It'll just kind of, those details will start to pop on their own as you wear it. Have I done any out of gold? I have. Did a 1/4 ounce gold American Eagle. We got an order. Let's go. If you haven't checked out the listings yet, they're 40% off during this live. Hop on that deal, man. This flash sale is pretty dang good. If you want to get one, tap a shopping cart. I was told you could use permanent marker and wipe it down. You probably could. It's not something I've tried. I am a real stickler for like shiny. I try to make my rings as shiny as humanly possible. That's just like a personal preference. But upon request, I have applied antiquing a few times. I'm just not a big fan of it. There we go. Got it nice and smooth. What's the difference between the silver and the copper ones? So the main issue with the copper ones, and I include this with each one of them, is a recommendation. So copper-clad rings can turn your fingers green. It's just because they're mostly copper, and copper turns people's fingers green. I found the best way to prevent this is to add clear phenol polish to the inside of the ring. And the 90% silver ones don't really have that issue. Some people are more sensitive to copper than others. Some people don't mind green finger and actually prefer to wear copper jewelry. And some people don't and want the silver. So I offer both. The silver ones also have a bit of a better shine to them. They're a little more reflective, and the details are a little crisper because they're made with proof coins. So they're made specifically for collectors. So they're in a really, really good condition. So the silver ones do have a bit better detail and shine. Got it. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Is there a 1970? No, the only year they made Texas quarters was 2004. I do have 1970 quarters on my website, but they're not going to be Texas. Yeah, those were only made for 1 year. In 04. There we go. Perfect. 8.5 for you, California. No problem. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. If you haven't yet, hit the follow button, or demons will haunt you in your sleep. I will say this is very interesting seeing it made. I really like sharing the process, so thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more stuff like this, hit the follow button. Helps me, and you get to see cool stuff. Yeah. Awesome. Well, it should be on the way relatively soon. We'll take a brief break. If I can catch my breath, we've been making rings for a quick minute here. So I'm just going to post these up and show them off. Now, I mostly just work with U.S. currency. This is just for legal reasons. Different countries have different rules about what you can do with their coins, and I know I'm in the clear here in the States working on U.S. coins, so that's mostly what I stick with. What do I do with the centers? You're going to get a little center punch keychain with your order. I'll pull one of those up real quick over here. Not a bad haul for one live, huh, guys? 40% off today. Tap the shopping cart, get yourself one. So this is the keychain that comes with your order, and the center punch sits inside that little hole nicely. And these are also glow in the dark on the back, so you won't lose your keys. And it's got my website on there, so you'll have your ring and this nice little matching keychain with it. Pretty cute. Tap the shopping cart, check it out. 40% off. Get you one. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. And again, these are 40% off, guys. It's a pretty good deal. All right, this next one's silver, so I'm gonna have to fish it out. Can you pick the state and year? No, they only made state quarters for 1 year each. So, for example, Illinois was only made in 2003. If you're looking for a specific year for a coin ring, I would recommend going to my website, buycoinrings.com, going to the top of the page, there's a filtered search button. Tap on that, pick the year you're looking for, and it'll pull up all the coin rings I can make that were made in that year. Can you see how we cut them? You're wearing yours right now. Let's go. Yeah, it's a good deal. How do I cut them? We're about to make this one. It's 90% silver. I'm just taking a little bit of coffee to catch my breath. We've made, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rings on this live so far. So I'm gonna catch my breath. Y'all check out the sale, tap the shopping cart, and we will make this one in just a second. If anybody else has any questions, put them in the chat. Oh, I love the Texas one. So we made one of those today. Really nice design. Big fan. So you can't pick the year. Unfortunately, Alabama was only made in 2003. But I do have Alabama in copper clad and 90% silver, and they're both 40% off during this live. Just tap the shopping cart down here, pick your state and size, and I'll get to work on it for you. Unfortunately, they did not make them in 1983. Yeah, I love the rope. It looks really, really good. I love making these. Like, I didn't expect to build a whole business around it, but I really enjoy what I do. And thanks to y'all's support and interest in my jewelry, I'm able to do this full time. So it's pretty great. I really have a good time doing it. So if you want to get one, tap the shopping cart, 40% off today. It's a pretty good size. What size hole do you make for size 11? A 1/2 inch. It's the same size hole for all rings. So after I punch them and fold them, I just stretch them or reduce them to the target size. I'm a big fan of the 1/2 inch punch because you get really nice clearance on the state and the year it was introduced into the Union. You get a lot of the original coin detail by using a 1/2 inch punch. It's pretty good. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, it's fun. We're about to make another one. I gotta catch my breath. We've been pumping them out today. And this is actually the first 90% silver one I sold on TikTok, so I'm pretty excited. I'm trying to get some more reviews on that listing. The copper one, we've got a ton of reviews on there, so if you want to check those out, go read them. They're really nice. They made them both silver and non-silver in state quarters? Yes. How can you find your size? What I recommend doing is visiting a jewelry store and just going in there and getting sized. They're going to be professional about it. You're going to get an accurate size, and that way your ring is going to fit comfortably. There's lots of really dumb ways to get your ring size on the internet. I don't recommend any of that. If you can make it to a jewelry store, even the Walmart jewelry store is a better option than trying to use like string or paper to measure your finger. So I would seek out a professional. Usually they'll do it for free. It takes about 5 minutes, and that way your ring's gonna fit nice. How's it going, Van? Silver one. This one's Michigan 10.5. Awesome. Listening to the storm. We were supposed to get a tornado today. That's what I heard. Haven't seen anything. So for these silver ones, I like to put a little bit of blue paper towel down. This helps protect the details on the coin. Really nice proof silver coin. So I'm gonna just put a little buffer. And this is how we punch the hole through. Somebody was asking a minute ago how we do that. Also, this tool auto centers the coin right in the middle. It's a pretty fancy specialty tool. There's our Illinois center punch with Mr. Lincoln on it. Set that aside for now. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. These state quarter coin rings are 40% off during this live. And I've got them in copper and 90% silver. So if you'd like to get one, tap the shopping cart down below, pick your state and size, and I'll get to work on it for you. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat. Thanks for watching. 7,200 likes on this live. That's wild. I must be doing something right. Shook the whole house. God dang. Well, be careful out there, bud. Do we get the centerpiece too? Yes. So if you order here on TikTok, you get a center punch keychain. So that looks like this. And what I do with the center punch is we stick it in this little hole right there. It stays in there pretty good, and it'll have a keychain on there as well once I complete it. I have to make a few more. The back also glows in the dark really nicely, so it helps you find your keys when you lose them. But yeah, this comes with both the copper and silver as just like a little extra for ordering here on TikTok. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask. That was a good question. All right, we got another order. Let's go. All right. So this one is a size 11. I gotta grab my torch. Just a second. Just ordered yours. Let's go. Anybody else who hasn't got one yet? These are 40% off during this live. Tap the shopping cart, pick your state and size, and I'll get to work on it for you. So this one is 90% silver, the one we're working on right now. And typically these are pretty hard from the mint. So what we're going to do is anneal this. That's a process where we heat it up with fire. It's going to help soften it up and make it easier to fold and shape into a ring. Let's go. Thank you for your order. What I'm looking for is that flame to turn kind of an orange color. You can kind of see it right there. That's good. You don't want to overdo it. There's our coin. Let's go fold it. A lot of camera angle changes. We'll get it. This is also another really nice design because it's got these little stars that go all the way around it. This one's Illinois. Really nice. A little hard to see at the moment because it's dark, but once we shine it up, they look really good. Stretch it out a bit here. Again, I like to use blue paper towel between my tools and the silver coin. Helps protect the details a bit. Yeah, the cameraman. He's wild. Untamed. I want to keep this cut edge really nice and smooth. If there's any cracks or scratches on it, as we stretch the ring out, those will expand and split the band. Probably the worst thing you can do. So this is a really important preventative measure to get a nice result. Again, these are 40% off during this live. Made out of real quarters. We got all 50 states available. If you'd like to get one, tap the shopping cart. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. I can do that for you. Just a little bit more. Shaking things up. That's funny. You can see here the top edge is a little wider than the bottom edge. That's just from the shape of the stretcher. It's kind of cone shaped. So we're going to go ahead and reduce that wider edge and match it up real quick. Get a nice straight even band. Now we got a really nice shape on it. A little more on the cut edge. Yeah, that looks great. Did I line my workbench with coins? I sure did. Well, I started it, and then I ran out of glue. So I got to about here, got all the way around the front, did a couple layers in, ran out of glue. Should finish it someday. Looks incomplete. what I'm going to do now is there's a little bit of a lip right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. We're going to cut that off. So today the only ones I've got on sale are the 90% silver state quarter coin rings and the copper state quarter coin rings. And they're both 40% off. So if you'd like to check that out, tap the little shopping cart down here. How's it going, Ben? Yeah, I need some epoxy. That'd probably be a good idea. I use super glue, and honestly, that it didn't work. You can see where the glue still is there, and the the coins are not. So epoxy will probably work better. Right? So if I would just shut up for a little bit, this would be a decent ASMR video. But TikTok gets mad if I don't talk while I've got products up. So I gotta keep yammering on. Telling people about this 40% off flash sale. Top the shopping cart. Get a coin ring. A lot of work goes into one ring. Yeah, it's not easy. I've had a lot of practice and I still mess up. But I think the result is well worth it. Very nice, very nice. That's right. 40% off during this live. Tap the shopping cart. Get you one. These silver ones shine up really good. How did I start doing this? I saw one YouTube video of a guy make a quarter into a ring, and I thought it was a good use of my afternoon to try, and I became addicted. Here we are 4 years later. The metal doesn't get into my fingers. No. It gets on them. I get a little dirty, but a little bit of Dawn dish soap gets it right off. Van, you've been promoted. You put in the time. Alright, we got another 90% silver one to make. This one is Michigan. Let's track it down. And just for you guys who are curious, you want to be able to tell the difference between a regular quarter and a 90% silver quarter. The best way to check is by looking at the reeded edge. You can really see the difference between the copper and the 90% silver here. So if you find a quarter that's 1964 or earlier, that one's going to be 90% silver. These are produced by the mint in special silver proof sets. That's where I get them. But yeah, that's one way to tell the difference pretty easily, is by that reeded edge. All right. Are all the tools you use custom made for this? It's about 50-50. So like the tool I use to punch the hole in, this is specifically for punching holes in coins. It's really cool. It's got this kind of cone shape on the top here. So as I tighten the top down, it auto centers the coin right in the middle. So this is definitely a specialty coin ring making tool. Some of the dies I use are specifically for coin rings. But like this ring stretcher could be used for anyone who makes rings. So it's pretty much just like a jewelry tool. And this 1-ton arbor press could be used for a lot of different things. So it's not specifically a jewelry tool, but it is something I use to make my jewelry. If you would like to pick a specific year, I would recommend visiting my shop website. That's buycoinrings.com. If you go to the top of that page, there's a filtered search button. Tap on that and then pick the year you're looking for, and it'll pull up all the options from that specific year for you. Link in bio, that's right. Now they're not going to be 40% off. The 40% off flash sale is just here on TikTok. So if you want to take advantage of that sale, you'll have to tap the shopping cart down here. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. Yeah, they are shiny, aren't they? Look how shiny that is. And they polish up really good too. Big fan of 90% silver coins. They're pretty. What do I do with the middle part? So when you order here on TikTok, I have like a special incentive that comes with coin ring orders. You get this keychain, and it has a keychain part on it. I just need to add it. It's got my website on there, and then the center punch fits into this little cavity right here. And I press it in there and it sticks really nicely. And then you have like a companion with your ring and a keychain, and it also is glow in the dark on the back, so it'll help you find your keys in the dark. Pretty nice little addition. I've been wanting to do something cool with the center punch for a long time, and I like that. I came up with that keychain. I think it's pretty cool. We got another order. Let's go. If you haven't checked out this flash sale yet, these are 40% off today. I've got all 50 states available. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. If you have any questions, let me know. And just tap the shopping cart, pick your state, pick your size. I'll be happy to get to work on it for you. I have two options available. One is copper and one is 90% silver. They are both 40% off right now. Now the issue with earrings, I've had this comment before, is I only get one center punch with one coin, right? So I'd need to like sacrifice a coin to make a second center punch to make earrings, and the logistics of that get out of hand really quickly. So I settled on the keychain. Well, I think it's nice to have, you know, a piece of the coin from the ring you wear. You know, it's a nice set. But I see what you're saying. I could save up and collect them and make earrings, but it's a bit of a logistical nightmare. And also, I don't wear earrings, so I don't really know what looks good as earrings. It's kind of a weird... I could do it. Like, I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's just not something that really piques my joy. But again, these state quarter coin rings are 40% off today on this live. Just tap the shopping cart, pick your state, pick your size, and I get to work on it for you. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see more coin ring making content, hit the follow button and tap the screen. We're almost at 10,000 likes on this live. That's crazy. Thank you very much for tapping the screen, guys. It bolsters my confidence. Michigan. Got another order. Let's go. If you haven't checked out the sale yet, these are 40% off during this live. Tap the shopping cart, check it out. Just placed an order. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Don't know how to pin the shopping cart. It's okay, man. I think people can see it. So we got 2 users clicking on it right now. I think most people can find it. Can you find the shopping cart? Can you tap the shopping cart? I think you can. I think you can. This one is 10.5. Laser welding, nice. So I've been making coins into rings for about 4 years. So you've got you got some time on me. Shit, I should be a better cameraman. There we go. How often do I do these flash sales? Not very often, so I jump on it. Typically, I prefer to charge full price. As you know, I'm a small business owner. I prefer to make as much money as I can. But I thought I'd be nice today and offer 40% off. So, if you want to take advantage of that, I'd do it now. Yeah, this isn't just paper towel, right? This is blue shop paper towel, so it's even tougher than regular paper towel. I know there's not that big of a difference, but it really does help protect the inside details of the ring from the ring stretcher. You don't really want to have a lot of metal on metal contact. So yeah, I really like these blue shop paper towels. as a buffer. I've tried a lot of different stuff, and these blue shop paper towels work the best. Coming along really nicely. Look how crisp those details are on these proof quarters. Just lovely. You can see we've still got all that nice detail on the inside as well, thanks to our blue shop paper towels. Very nice. Now we got a really good shape on it. I can get them up to size 12. You just need to leave a note when you place your order. So I can do 11.5 or 12. I just wasn't able to add all the available sizes and all 50 states on the listing. TikTok kind of limits the amount of options you can add. So if you need a half or quarter size, I can do that as well. You just need to leave a note when you place your order. But I can go up to size 12. If you need something bigger than that, I would recommend like a $50. See, I've got one of those around here somewhere. $50, I can get up to size 14. And you can find those through the link in my profile if you need a bigger one. And if anybody else has any questions, let me know. If you haven't checked out the flash sale yet, these are 40% off during this live, so take advantage of it. I don't do flash sales very often. Thanks for the name on Etsy, the tool. I just ordered one. Yeah, dude, this thing is awesome. Coin Ring Crafter really outdid himself. I've bought 4 of them because I like having backups. It's really good. Silicone slider sleeve. It's about size 6. It stretches. Thinking I'll try it. Okay. I don't know. I've tried a couple silicone things. I even use like plastic bags from like grocery stores. But those blue paper towels seem to do the best job. They like get stronger the more pressure you put on them if the coin doesn't cut straight through them. So they actually protect quite well. But yeah, y'all check out the sale, 40% off. Tap the shopping cart down here. Pick your state and your size. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more coin ring making stuff, hit the follow button. Follow me. I'm the coolest TikTok account around. Probably not, but either way, if you want to follow me, now's a good time to do it. Heck, we hit 10,000 likes. Pretty solid live right here, guys. Thanks for watching. Well, thank you. I try to keep a fair price. The runner-up. Thanks, Dennis. Second best TikTok account out there. Right here. You're watching it. Say Charlie D'Amelio still got me, but I'll take number 2. Pretty good for a guy who doesn't even show his face, right? Pretty entertaining stuff. Yeah. Gotta stretch it out just a little bit. 10K plus, yes sir. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. Really boosts my ego. We got another order. Let's go. That's got to be like 10 today, man. Not bad. Not bad at all. If you haven't, you should check out the flash sale by tapping the shopping cart. These are 40% off during this live. It's a pretty good deal, man. So close. Keep overstretching it, over reducing it. It's hard to lock it right in there. Every little change. Perfect. We did it. Perfect. Ordered a second one. Can you please ship them together? It's a little tricky to do that here on TikTok. Just their shop is really tricky. I will try my best to ship them together, but I can't guarantee that I will. They should ship out pretty much at the same time, though, if they don't ship together. Okay. The way TikTok Shop does it is it's like, I'll print one shipping label, and then it'll be like, oh, you should have grouped this with something else. It's like so after the fact about it. I wish it would kind of suggest grouping before you actually print a label. So typically I find out that I could have shipped things together after I've already printed the first label. It's, I don't know, not the best user interface, but it works. There we go. 90% silver, Michigan proof quarter coin ring, size 10.5. Look at that detail. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Tap the shopping cart. See if you want to get one. They're 40% off. Take a little breather and just look at all these rings we made today. Let's go take a look at them. Look at all those beautiful coin rings we made today. Busy day. So if you want to take advantage of this flash sale, tap the little shopping cart down here, pick your state and your size. If you need a half or quarter size, leave a note when you place your order. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. If you haven't yet, hit the follow button and tap the screen. And I'm going to drink a little coffee, and then we will look at what's next. Golly, we've got a few. We've got a few. Since the last time I looked, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orders. That's the last time I looked. Not bad. What's the biggest size I can make? I can make these up to size 12. If you need something bigger than that, I do work on larger coins. I can get $half up to size 14, dollars up to size 16, and 1 ounce rounds up to size 18. But you'll need to go through the link in my profile to find those larger coin rings. But if you need a size 12 state quarter coin ring, just leave a note when you place your order. Or 11.5, I can do that as well. Any half or quarter size I can do. I can also go down to size 4. Yeah, 14's a little too big for quarters, but like $half coin rings. I know this one isn't super shiny, but if you order one, yours will be shiny. This is a personal ring I wear, but it's an example of a 1964 $half. I could get that to size 14 for you if you'd like. They're pretty cool. Yeah, these state quarter coin rings are 40% off today. Copper and 90% silver. Pick your state, pick your size, place your order. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, that's buycoinrings.com, or you can go through the link in my TikTok profile. That'll take you to my store as well. Need a $13. I have Morgan dollars, peace dollars, commemorative dollars. A lot to choose from in the dollars. You'll just need to go to the site to find those. The next one we're going to be working on is New York. Morgan dollar, I can do that. We've got a couple different years in the Morgan dollars. Just go to buycoinrings.com, tap on coin rings, then 90% silver, then dollars, and it'll have the Morgan dollars there. And they look good. I would recommend getting it tail side out. I think Morgan dollars just look way better tail side out. That's just a personal opinion of mine. It looks good both ways, but tail side out looks really, really good. $11,200 likes. Thank you guys very much for tapping the screen. How's it going, Pocket Change? Another coin ring maker up in here. I can tell from your profile picture. We'll give you a follow, see what you're up to. Looks like you make some bells. That's cool. Am I using the same center punch for your dollars coins? No, I use a larger punch for dollars. I use a 5/8 punch for Morgan dollars. I use a 1/2 inch punch for quarters and $half. No, I'm not Kai. I'm a coin ring maker. Coin Rings by Kai. I have seen his work. He's got really good SEO, so he comes up in search results on Google. But no, that's not me. Yeah, y'all. I make coins into rings. These state quarter coin rings are 40% off during this live. If you want to take advantage of that sale or just check them out, tap the shopping cart. We're about to make another one. I'm just taking a short break. Been very busy today, so I'm going to catch my breath real quick. Y'all check out the shopping cart. See if you're interested in getting one. If you need a 1/2 or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat, okay? So I don't sell ring making equipment, but I do have a recommended coin ring tool list. If you go to coinringmaker.com, this website right here, there's a button at the top that says recommended coin ring tool list. And that's got like links and videos on how to use the tools and where to find them and all that good information. It was really tricky for me to track down all the tools necessary to do this. So I put that together to kind of help other people who are getting started. Is there a coin that you could do size 9 or 10 and then make size 7 out of the punch out? Probably like an American Silver Eagle. I do have a kind of a special set on my website for that particular 1 ounce round, where I make 2 rings from the same coin, and that looks pretty good. I've made wedding band sets like that before, and it looks pretty good, but it would have to be a larger coin, so at least like a 1 ounce silver round. And I have a few of those to choose from, so if you don't want to do the American Silver Eagle, you see another 1 ounce round you'd like me to make 2 rings out of, I can do that as well. We'll just need to chat about it. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. If you haven't checked out the sale yet, these are 40% off today. Just tap the shopping cart. I mean, I think that's really special. Like I think it's really, really cool to have 2 rings made from the same coin. I think it's very symbolic. So I get what you're putting down, and I have done it in the past. Yeah, send me a message. If you're not able to message me, leave a comment on one of my videos, and I can get back to you. I'll go ahead and follow you back, so you should be able to message me. And if you want to see all the 1 ounce silver rounds I have available, there's a lot of options at buycoinrings.com. Just go to coin rings, find silver, and then 1 ounce rounds. And I mean, there's like 25 different designs that I could work with for you. What are made of silver? So I have 2 options. We've got the copper clad quarter option and the 90% silver option. The main way to tell the difference is from this cut edge. You can see that kind of reddish color there. That's the copper. And this is the 90% silver. They're going to have a bit more definition and quite a bit more shine once they're polished up. These are still a little rough. I just finished making them. So they will shine up really nicely. But yeah, these are 90% silver proof quarters that I make into rings. And they're 40% off today. So if you want to get one, tap the shopping cart. Pick your state, pick your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. I'd like that size 14 and a size 9. I can probably do that. So yeah, there's the American Eagle 1 coin 2 ring set on my website, buycoinrings.com. You want one? Tap the shopping cart. They're 40% off. Let's make another one. This one's gonna be New York. Let's go. No worries, man. I'll be here whenever you're ready. I think it varies from person to person. You'll have to just check. TikTok gives out coupons really willy-nilly, so I don't know if it's going to be free shipping or not. It should be close to $5 if it's not free, which isn't too bad. And it shows up pretty quick. Most people get their rings within about 7 days of placing their order, so pretty quick. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. If you haven't checked out the sale yet, tap the shopping cart down below. These are 40% off today. I've got all 50 states available, and I've got them in copper clad and 90% silver. So go get you one. So we're almost at 20 sales today, which I think is pretty good. If we can just get 2 more sales, I think I'll be happy. So I can get them down to size 4. I had to kind of exclude some sizes from the listing so that I could include all 50 states. So if you need something smaller than a size 7, just leave a note when you place your order. Also, if you need like a half or quarter size, just leave a note. So if you need like a 5.5, something like that, just leave a little note when you place your order, and I can do that for you. Only from you. You're so sweet, Bunny. But I tell you what, I take quality control pretty seriously. So if you're going to order from me, you're going to get a nice looking ring. You're going to like the way your ring looks. Can I melt the shavings down to do anything with them if I save enough? So not really with the copper, but I have been experimenting with fine silver lately. I got this new mold. Been making these like Celtic compasses, which are pretty cool. But as you can see, I still need a little practice to get it just right. But yeah, I try to reuse as much of the coins as I can. Waste not, want not, right? We got a severe thunderstorm warning. Uh-oh. I may have to get off of here. That's sad. I don't want to leave. Well, if you consider getting a coin ring and you haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, make sure to take advantage of the flash sale before I have to get off of here. I don't know the next time I'm going to have such a good sale. 40% off is pretty dang good, guys. I'd jump on it. Pick your state, pick your size, and I will get to work. Size 4 Michigan? Yep, I can do that. Just pick any other size and leave a note. Just say size 4, please, when you place your order. And I can do that for you. Size 4 is pretty tiny, but that is as small as I can go. So that's right on the limit. But I can do that for you. Size 11. I would recommend the 90% silver one though. It's 40% off, and it's just going to be a nicer ring. I think you'll like it more. $11.5 main. Yep, I can do that. Just leave a note when you place your order. Just like, sorry about all the shaking. Pick size 11 and then leave a note that says size 11.5, please. And I can do that for you. Do I have any average size you make just for stock? No, I make everything to order. So until I have an order for it, it is a coin. Don't make anything ahead of time. That's part of the fun, is like making jewelry live for the people who buy it. If they stick around. Yeah, it's pretty cool to be able to make jewelry live for people as they buy it. I think that's really neat. How do you place an order? You can tap the little yellow shopping cart at the bottom of the page. There's two options. There's a 90% silver version and a copper version. I would recommend getting the 90% silver version, but if you can't swing it, get the copper one. They're both 40% off. But yeah, just tap that little shopping cart down there. If you have any other questions, let me know. Almost at 12,000 likes on this live, y'all. That is nuts. Thanks for tapping the screen. Got Georgia and New Jersey. Heck yeah. Thank you very much for your order. Is it Tushy? Tushy Pokes? I'm sorry, excuse me. You got me giggling. Tushy Pokes. That's too funny. We got another order. Let's go. Well, I think I hit my goal of 20. I'm happy. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for ordering. Thanks for tapping the screen. So the copper ones do tend to turn people's fingers green. For those, I recommend applying clear fingernail polish to them. If you're really worried about that, I do have another option. 90% silver, which I think look much better. They are a little more expensive, but they will not turn your fingers colors. So there's two options down here. If you don't want to turn in your fingers colors, I would recommend the 90% silver one. They are both 40% off during this live, so take advantage of it. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. I gotta check and see how many orders we've got. Just ordered a silver one, left note to make it a size 4. Awesome. Thank you so much, Reckles. Awesome, awesome. Now, please, when it comes in, please leave a review here on TikTok. I'm really trying to get some reviews on the silver ones. So if you do order a silver one, it means a lot to me if you would leave a review. I would really appreciate it. Just ordered. Thank you very much, Jonathan. I will talk to you about setting up rhodium plating station for that next. You can rhodium plate. I mean, rhodium's pretty cool. I've got like a super cheap, like gold and silver plating setup, and like for this ring in particular, I gold plated it, right, and it stays on the inside really nicely, but you can see it wears away on the outside pretty quickly. So my plater is not super high quality, so I don't really offer that because it just rubs off. Can't find his page or profile. It's a coin ring maker. Just tap the thing up here. Pretty tough. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, man. I'd like to be able to plate the copper ones with something so there's a bit of a barrier, so the green finger is not as much of an option or an issue, but I haven't really found anything that works better than nail polish. Nail polish works pretty good. It's a little too big. If you guys are just joining in here, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. Make coins into rings, and today we have a flash sale on our state quarter coin rings. They're 40% off, both the copper and 90% silver versions. If you'd like to get one or check them out, tap the little shopping cart somewhere around here. And if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. You said Kennedy $50 size 14? Yes, I can do that. But you'll need to go through either the link in my profile or go directly to buycoinrings.com. You can use the coupon code WELCOME, and that'll save 10% off the website for you. I know that's not quite as good a deal as 40%, but I can give you 10% off. And that's just the coupon code WELCOME. And for anybody watching, that works forever at buycoinrings.com. So if you want to save that, check out the site, see all the stuff I make. Hello. That'll save you 10%. Looking sharp. But yeah, y'all check out the sale. It's 40% off today here on TikTok. Just tap the shopping cart, pick your state and your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. And if you have any questions, let me know. So if you get the 90% silver one, they don't really smell. The copper ones, with a little bit of sweat, can have a little of that coin odor. Applying clear fingernail polish to them does help prevent that. But, excuse me, the 90% silver option doesn't have that issue at all because it's mostly silver. So it's actually a really nice ring. Tushy pokes. I can see about canceling your order and having you replace it if you want. Yes. Okay, you got, it was Georgia, let me see here, Georgia and New Jersey. Okay, I got that canceled for you, so you can go back and get the 90% silver ones. Next, we got Pennsylvania. Not a problem. Happy to help. Pennsylvania's pretty cool. So I can make them from size 4 up to size 12. I can do half and quarter sizes. If you're bigger than a size 12, I do work on larger coins. I can get $half up to size 14. I can get dollars up to size 16. And I can get 1 ounce rounds up to size 18. Thanks for the rose. Thank you, thank you. This may be the last one I'm gonna make on this live, as my phone's about to die. So, if you want to take advantage of this flash sale, I'd jump on it before I finish this ring. 40% off. It's a pretty good deal. Woo! Thanks for the confetti. That was cool. We almost got 14,000 likes too. Y'all tap the screen real quick. Let's get to 14,000 before I finish. Let's go. Yeah! Y'all did it in 4 seconds. That's amazing. So fraudulently altering currency is against the law. Making coins into rings is not a fraudulent alteration. There's a pretty clear designation. So this is a lot like penny smashing machines. Have you ever seen one of those? They got them at Six Flags, SeaWorld, museums, national parks. Put 50 cents in, put a penny in, turn the crank, smashes the penny. You know what I'm talking about? So silver dollar coin rings are typically $200. If you want me to work on your specific coin, I have a button on my TikTok profile that says get a quote. Just tap on that, tell me a little bit about your coin and what ring size you need, and I can get back to you through email. That's how I do all my custom orders. If you can't find that button, I know some people have a hard time, you can email me at info@coinringmaker.com, and we can do a custom order that way as well. It's just a little easier for me if you go through the get quote button. But we can do it either way. Size 15 for the Morgan dollar. I can do that. Like I said, those are $200, and then there'll be like a $5 shipping fee. So total for that will be $205. So for quarters, the biggest size I can make is 12. For $half, I can get them up to $14. I can get to 16. 1 ounce silver rounds, I can get to 18. If you want to find all those, it's link in my bio. What's on sale today is just state quarter coin rings. They're 40% off. If you want to check those out, tap the little shopping cart down here. We've got all 50 states available, and I've got them in copper and 90% silver. Again, those are 40% off, y'all. It's a pretty good deal. Nice. Pennsylvania. Let's go. If you haven't yet, hit the follow button. Support my little TikTok business. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. As always, thanks for watching. Looking really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have quite a bit of shipping and packing today. We just got another order. Let's go. If you haven't checked it out yet, flash sale, 40% off these. Steak quarter coin rings. Right on. I don't know. I know the United States, like working with United States currency is legal. I don't know about South African coins. Make the Georgia 8.5. Yeah, let me add a note real quick. Georgia, 8.5. Got it on there. How come it's illegal to face a dollar but not a coin? They have different laws around coins and money. Or like bills. So bills and coins have different laws and regulations. Jonathan, I will try and get yours done, but I'm running on fumes on my phone battery, so I don't know if we will get it all the way through, but I will try. Yeah, this is called a deburring tool. It's actually a really, really sharp, curved blade that rotates. Very handy. Size this up a little over here. Ooh. All right. Camera's getting a little squirrely with me. If you haven't yet, check out the sale. These are 40% off today. Got all 50 states available in copper and 90% silver. Check it out. Very nice. Hey, Jonathan, what's your username? Georgia Boy. Okay. Georgia size 12. How often do you change the blade on the deburring tool? I would say probably maybe every 40 or 50 rings I make, I'll change it out. Not as often as I should, because as soon as I change it, the new blade cuts like butter. And I'm like, man, I should have done that sooner. But, yeah, about every 40 or 50 rings, I'll swap it out. You're gonna have to start doing videos and tag the buyer. I've done that a little bit. It's quite a bit of work, man. I just hate editing video, man. It is such a pain. Like, I like working on physical stuff. Editing video just bogs me down. So that's why I really like going on lives here. It's a lot less brain power going on to make this video than it would if I posted a bunch, like each one of these individually as a TikTok. It would take forever. I used to when I had more time. I've seen some people sharpen these before. It's really difficult to get it just right. It's better just to swap the blade and get a new one. But I have seen some people sharpen them. Is it legal? Yes. It's very similar to penny smashing machines legally. Georgia's a really nice one. It's gonna make a good ring. Let's go. If you haven't yet, check out the sale. These are 40% off today. Got all 50 states available. Tap the shopping cart down here, pick your state and your size, and I get to work on it for you. Got copper and 90% silver versions. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. Thanks for watching. Right? So the punch pieces, I put those in a little keychain. This will have a chain on it when it actually goes out, but I put the center punch in here. It's got a little glow-in-the-dark back, so you got a little companion with your ring, a little set, a keychain coin ring set. And that's just included when you place your order. Everybody gets one. Thanks. I think it's pretty cool. Well, this one we're getting up to a size 12, so I'm actually gonna anneal it a little bit. Does Virginia make a nice looking ring? I think so. It's got a lot of kind of piratey looking ships on it. So when we punch the middle out, you lose a little bit there, but you still get a little ship on that side and a little ship on that side. Virginia on the top, 2000 on the bottom. Pretty good looking ring. Right. Sounds good. I would recommend getting the 90% silver one. I think you'll like it more, and they're both 40% off, so I'm gonna upsell you. get the 90% silver one. So the issue with Sacagawea dollars is the metal alloy in those is like 5 different metals, and it's really difficult to disclose that like in like a product listing title. And if someone's allergic to even one of those metals, I'm going to have issues. So I really haven't found a proper way to offer those. I have made some, but it's a weird alloy, and I don't want anybody breaking out. Yeah, have you ever seen like a penny smashing machine? Like Six Flags or SeaWorld, a museum. This is very similar legally to that. We got another order. If you haven't yet, tap the shopping cart, check out the flash sale. These are 40% off today. It's a damn good deal. Take advantage of it. Pick your state, pick your size. I'll get to work on it for you. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. The actual size range is 4 to 12. So if you need something a little bigger, a little smaller, just leave a note when you place your order. Thank you. I think it's pretty cool myself. Where's Puerto Rico? It should be the last option. If I remember correctly. Let me know if you find it. Looking good. Thanks for hitting the follow button, guys. We're almost at 18,000 likes. Let's go.